Convos.com or visit us at iTunes.
And we are back for the final segment of the Claire-Vs-Carlson Show. Many things you put in your ears. This is one of them. Claire and I were just talking off air about Will Ferrell's character on SNL, the voice emasculation guy. I can't control the volume of my voice.
That guy.
That would probably be... Would you rather your voice be too loud or too soft?
Too loud, because I hate having to go back or be in a conversation where, what did you say? What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I would way rather be too loud.
Well, you are, so I guess you're used to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boom.
I always get told, shh, shh.
Oh, as a side story, I've been emailing and cold calling a bunch of people to line up guests for my new show, Football Convos, at footballconvos.com, which is a daily conversation with the players, coaches, and contributors that make this game great. I don't know if you heard of it. I gotten some good response, recorded a couple episodes, have a bunch of episodes in the pipeline, but apparently Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, his website's email is not functioning anymore.
Oh, well, what does that mean, do you think?
Well, the domain or the email must be just offline or
expired.
Yeah, because it's annoying. Because I emailed them like 4 days ago, and then when email doesn't go through, the Gmail mail sub delivery system brings it back up every single day. So I've been looking at it. So it's kind of annoying.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't know what me and Chad would talked about. Probably river dancing and Carson Palmer, and probably not headbutts. I don't think I would bring that up.
Pretty sure y'all would have found something to converse about.
Speaking of conversing, Jaguar fans are jerks, and this is on Deadspin. Dickhead Jaguars fan cancels Texas fans' plane tickets. The gist of the article is that a Houstonian couple, I'm sure very lovely people, bought a couple of plane tickets to Jacksonville so that they could watch Houston eventually beat the Jacksonville Jaguars last Sunday. And he was so excited that he posted a screenshot of his and his wife's boarding passes on the Traveling Texas Facebook page, and Jaguar fan, enter. So this one dude, I'm not even going to use his name, decided to take that information onto Southwest, it looks like, and cancel the flight. So, yeah. But luckily, the Traveling Texans Facebook page rallied the troops, and then they got the lovely Houstonian couple, Carlos and his girlfriend, Alice, to Jacksonville, and they had a lovely time watching Houston beat the hell out of the Jaguars. Your take. You say the Jacksonville fans aren't all jerks.
No, I would say most of them are not. I would say the vast majority are really cool. Some of my favorite fans for opposing fan bases are Jaguars fans. And the fact that this one individual is being made to represent the whole fan base is dumb, because what happened whenever Jaguars fans, whom I follow many on Twitter, and we talk, like we don't just follow and ignore each other, we actually talk. And these Jaguar fans were irate. They went out and they found these people. They invited them to come and hang out with them and tailgate, and the couple did. And my friends were tweeting during the tailgate. They said things like, these Texans are so nice. And things like, they were genuinely pissed that this guy did this. And it just, that one person cannot be indicative of the entire fan base, and they're not. And people need to understand that. I think that the Jaguars have a very lovely fan base. Yes, they have their flaws. They're insecure, like a horrible organization's fan base should be insecure. And they get defensive whenever you call them out on tarps and whatever else.
Well, they get defensive, but their team doesn't.
That's bad. But the fact of the matter is once you get beyond that, you realize that they're actually really funny on the whole, and they're really good people. And I would love to go hang out with my Jaguars friends in real life at a game. Love it.
Moral of the story,
that would be awesome.
One-off guy is a douche. Jaguars fans, not jerks overall.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Also, someone who is not a jerk, some of these guys who are either in or not in the Hall of Fame. Claire has a new game for me as we have some trivia. And what's the basis of the game, Claire? Why don't you explain?
All we're going to do
Yes.
is I'm going to go through a list of players,
Mm-hmm.
and you are going to tell me if this player is in the Hall of Fame or if they're not in the Hall of Fame.
Simple enough. And as always, for a correct answer, we have R. And for a wrong answer, we have...
Hello?
Thank you, Herm. All right. Hit me up, lady.
Okay. First off, let's go with... Who is going to be the first one? Let's go with Daryl Johnson. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Daryl Johnston. The fullback.
The fullback from the Cowboys.
I'm going to say no.
You are correct, sir.
Dang. Even though he deserves a lot of credit for most Emmets yards, not going to lie. I mean, they had a great offensive line, but Moose was leading the way on a lot of those.
Were you aware that they did not have a category for fullback for the Pro Bowl until late in his career, and they began the category simply for him so he could get into the Pro Bowl?
Oh, that's nice. Although
Wasn't that nice?
I think they stretch it a little bit too far because, I mean, Mike Tolbert made a freaking Pro Bowl last year as a fullback. Mike Tolbert isn't a fullback. He's just a halfback that's really fat.
Right. He's a bowling ball.
That is all.
That's
Mike Tolbert's never run blocked a day in his life. Come on.
Yeah. Nah.
Anyways, perfect.
Nah, bro. Nah.
He's not as fast as Jaworski Lane, though.
Jaworski Lane is rotund.
The fact that Jaworski Lane wore number 11 at Texas A&M was not slimming on him. You would think the 1 and the 1 would help? No.
No.
You should just wear 88.
Nah, bro. Coulda. Shoulda.
I'm a big number
didn't.
snob, sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize you were.
Next.
Curious. Next up, John Stallworth.
John Stallworth, yes, relatively recently.
He is in the Hall of Fame. You are correct. It wasn't that recently. It was 2003?
That's pretty recently
No,
for
sorry.
me.
2002.
It's pretty recently for me.
Oh, what else? Fine. Next up, let's go with one Dan Rooney.
Dan Rooney, chief owner of the Steelers. I'm going to say yes.
You are correct.
Dang.
Dan Rooney.
Also former Irish ambassador for the United States.
There you have it. Next up, let's go with one Charles Haley.
Charles Haley. I'm pretty sure he is. All right, so played for the Cowboys, played for the 49ers. I think he's the only guy to have 5 Super Bowl rings, which is nuts.
Yes, that's correct. But the rest of it's not correct, except the part about the Hall of Fame is not correct. So sorry.
Oh,
he's not in the Hall of Fame.
I was talking out loud. I didn't even have a chance to answer.
Yes, you did. You said the very first thing.
I said I think.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, fine.
Semantics, really?
Fine.
You need to get at least one wrong, so quit trying to be a know-it-all.
Fine. I'm surprised he's not.
Yeah, so are a lot of people. But there you have it.
Wow.
Let's go with a guy who played down in the trenches and is part of a huge bloodline in the NFL, one Bruce Matthews.
In first ballot.
There you have it. Very good.
How can you not be in?
I don't know.
I mean, long time Stallworth. We thought Matt Khalil was going to be Bruce Matthews.
That's so cute. Yeah. No.
Yes. Bathe in my tears.
There you
Actually,
have
I'm not
it.
even crying that much because even though he's given up the most sacks for a left tackle in the NFL, Teddy's still looking pretty damn good.
He's doing all right. He's something. Let's go with other side of the ball, secondary, Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson is in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
Ding.
Yes, he is. This game is kind of blah. It's not that exciting.
You are.
Okay, how about Ken Anderson, former QB Bengals?
Ken Anderson, the original West Coast quarterback for Bill Walsh when he was offense coordinator there. I'm going to say no.
You would be correct.
Yeah. Get some.
Now I'm bored.
Get some. He probably would have been in if he would have won one of those Super Bowls, but Bill Walsh was in San Francisco at that time. So, yep. Bye, Felicia.
John Lynch.
John Lynch. Let's see. When did he retire?
I don't know. You tell me.
Relatively recently. I want to say he retired in like 06 in Denver. I'm going to say no.
Well, I guess you're correct.
Yes. I think he'll get in. He's got to be up soon, right?
Gotta be soon. Currently, I'm trying to find out whenever he retired. Bear with me. I'm looking this up right now. He retired in, oh my gosh, where is it? He was drafted in 93. Okay, he retired in 2008 as a New England Patriot.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he retired as a Bronco, but he was last on the Patriots.
It must have been like a training camp sort of deal.
Yeah, well, 9-time Pro Bowl, 4-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, defensive back of the year. Yeah, I mean, he's been everything. So, pretty sure he'll be on the ballot soon.
All right, so last year must have been his first year on the ballot, and obviously didn't get in, but I think he'll get in eventually.
There you have it.
He deserves.
Okay, well, yeah, I think he deserves.
She is.
Let's go with
Ed Reed.
Oh,
not in. There we go.
I hate him so much.
Why?
He makes me want to cry.
Why?
He hurt my feelings when he came here. He was a D word. I almost said it. A 4-letter D word.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, he just wanted one last paycheck before he got his 2 tickets to paradise.
But he wanted to screw somebody over. I mean, honestly, that's what he did. So screw him. I don't like him messing with my team. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Okay. Let's see here. Who am I going to go? Oh, okay. Here's one. Here's a good one. Elvin Bethea.
Elvin Bethea? I'm going to say yes, because that's such a random name that you would have to look on a list of obscure Pro Football Hall of Famers to be in.
Well, he's not that obscure to me, but because he did play for the Oilers for a gazillion years, like 15 years straight. But yes, he is in the Hall.
Yes. What is he, a kicker?
No, he's a defensive end.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, well, the more you know. Now, what era was he? Was he...
he played from 68 to 83. He played during Bum. He probably left a couple of years after Bum did, I guess.
Oh, crazy.
Mm-hmm. He played a long time, huh? 68 to 83 sounds like a really crazy long time when you just see it.
All right. Well, what's the score? How many questions we got left?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9. We have one more question, and you have gotten all except for one correct.
Boom. All right.
Let's go with one name everyone knows well. Former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue. Is he in the Hall?
No.
Huh. I guess you're right.
Yes.
So you got 90%.
Because I remember, if I remember right, that's a big to-do about him not being in. Although I don't think he did anything that was very Hall of Fame worthy. Like Pete Rozelle obviously grew the game. I think Tagliabue just kind of let it ride.
Okay, so earlier you asked me what Ratchet means. Yep. So is that a real question?
No.
Do you really need to know?
No, I understand.
Oh, I looked at
Claire, I was born and raised on the streets.
By a Ratchet?
I know these streets.
But I think that Urban Dictionary has a really funny definition.
Lay it on me.
Ratchet is if Ghetto and Hot Shitty Mess had a baby, and that baby had no father and became a stripper, then made a sex tape with an athlete, then became a reality star. That is Ratchet.
Oh, well, there you go.
I like that definition. I really wanted to read it on air.
Something that's a little ratchet is my Week 14 picks. Claire made a little bit of headway. She gained 2 more games on me. Currently, since we both picked Arizona last night, she is up 22-8, and I am at 18-12. And reminder of the stakes, the loser of this when we reset back in Week 13 has to hold up a sandwich board in one of those dog-shaming pictures, except it has to say, like, so when I win, Claire has to hold up a sandwich board saying, like, Andy Carlson is the greatest person ever. filet